The Journey of Benevolence, written by Tracy R.L. O'Flaherty. The Journey of Benevolence was written to inspire all beings to find one's imagination, to find within compassion towards all beings, to extend kindness to another while discovering one's truth of who they are. For we are love underneath layers of human experience. We are love. We are light, so grand, held deep within to extend forward as one walks their journey of enlightenment. We are miracles creating miracles. We are miracles discovering miracles. We are miracles sharing miracles. For we are one. We are part of the whole. Divine creation is within all. Divine creation is the miracle that we all have within. The Journey of Benevolence has been written to share with others the innocence and grace of imagination, to become one with Mother Earth, and the character Ben represents each soul, as each soul, underneath layers of human experience, is light of compassion, light of kindness, light of wisdom, light of oneness, and a love so expansive, a love so grand, that each soul holds within the beauty of the journey of benevolence. The stories have been written through the love that I hold and share. This love is connected to divine creations. We are all one with one. We expand our greatness into the light of the universe, and the universe expands light upon us, and we dance in the oneness. This story is from Book 2, Wisdom and Enlightenment. Story number 6, Sitting on the Fence. The sun is shining in through the small bedroom window of the cabin. I can hear the birds chirping to the morning light, and I can hear the crow calling as he is sitting on the fence. I place my feet on the floor and extended gratitude for the new day. I walked over to the window and unlatched the window doors and pushed them outwards. "Good morning, everyone," I said as I rubbed my eyes, adjusting to the brightness of the sun. "Good morning, Ben," said in unity by the song of the birds. "Mr. Crow, how are you this morning? I see you are sitting on the fence." "Ben, I am literally sitting on the fence. I have a problem I must solve, and the answer just isn't coming. I thought if I sat on the fence, I could see both sides a little more clearly." "I do hope you can find your answers. I would be pleased to help," I said, as I combed my fingers through my messy morning hair. "Ben, perhaps it would be nice to get another point of view." "Okay, I will make my morning coffee, and I will make us each a slice of toast. Would you like peanut butter on yours?" "Yes, please, Ben. That would be such a treat." I made my way to the kitchen and couldn't help but notice how the sun filled every crack in the cabin. Each room was glowing with golden sunlight. Knowing there were many others, I made many slices of toast. Some had peanut butter and some I left plain. A few I used butter, and one piece I spread honey. That one was for me, to satisfy my sweet tooth. Out I went with my cup filled and a stack of toast slices to share. I propped myself up onto the old wooden fence beside the crow and offered him the peanut butter toast slice first. He thanked me for breakfast, and the others arrived. One by one, the little ones each got a treat of breakfast. "Thank you, Ben. It is very kind of you." "You are most welcome, little ones. I do appreciate waking to your songs of brilliance, and I like to share because I appreciate you so very much." They all smiled, knowing they make the world a better place as they sing their songs from the grand universe. "How can I help?" I asked the crow who glistened in the morning rays of sun. "Ben, I just don't understand others at times. I want to see both sides clearly, and I want to support my loved ones, but they are all fighting among themselves over something that could be prevented and something that should just be let go." I studied his face as he looked very concerned. "What is the argument about?" I asked. "Well, my siblings do not see eye to eye. They each have a side that they have shared with me as they each have come to me for guidance. I don't want to choose sides because I will only hurt someone, and I can see each side equally. So I'm wanting to find a common ground so everyone can find peace within." I listened as I sipped the fresh coffee. "Do you think you can gather them together and have each express their side?" "I have suggested that, but they are so mad and upset they don't wish to be together." "How will they resolve it?" I asked. "Well, I guess that is where I come in. They are asking me to represent each side, but they both think they are right. They must come together to come together." I scratched my head, wanting to share a brilliant answer, but like the crow, I was stumped. "Who do you think is right?" I asked. "I think they are both right. I think they are both wrong. And I think that if they can just let go with grace, they would see that they care about each other far greater than any upset to take them away from each other. They are holding resentments and grudges towards each other, leaving no room for love." I nodded my head. "Perhaps it's best you just leave it alone and have them sort it out between themselves, so you're not in the middle." "I've thought about that too, Ben, but it causes such disharmony for everyone else. There are no more family gatherings because others just can't get along. Therefore, we all miss out. We are all robbed from having the love of family." I understood what the crow was saying, and I understood the pain that was being caused. "What if they each found forgiveness?" I said. "That is what I desire, Ben, but it isn't their desire. They think that if they forgive, it only proves the other is right, and they are holding on to their resentments tightly because somehow it must serve a purpose." "What purpose would it serve?" I asked, knowing that being resentful only causes great pain for the one holding on to the resentment. "The purpose of hanging on to anger and resentment gives one the feeling of powerfulness. It is unknowing to the one hanging on, but by hanging on to disharmony, they feel that they do have a purpose, the knowing they are right and the other is wrong, by doing wrong." I rubbed my forehead, still trying to grasp what the wise crow was saying. "It is much easier to be angry and resentful. It is much easier to become part of the upset than to find a way to let go. Letting go takes great amounts of courage." "It does?" I responded. "Oh, yes, it takes courage to be forgiving, and it takes courage to ask for forgiveness." I never thought of it that way. It just becomes much easier to hang on to the upset, to cause more pain. I don't understand why one would hang on to feeling resentment if it causes more pain. Why isn't it easier to just forgive and let go of past hurt? Some people stick to their beliefs, and if someone has done them wrong, the other must be punished. The irony is that when we want to punish others for their wrongdoings, nobody grows, nobody wins. only more hurt and resentment. More anger grows. If ones want to discover true forgiveness and true enlightenment, they must find from deep within to let go of hurts and wrongdoings. Forgiveness is the answer. Forgiveness is the power to all great things. Then that's your answer. You must find a way to make them forgive each other. That's the challenge, Ben. You can't make anyone forgive another. Forgiveness comes from within one's heart. Once one can forgive from their heart, there is so much space to allow more love to flow. I nodded my head, but we still didn't have the answer. Ben, I thank you for taking the time to talk with me, to hear my voice, to listen. I do think you have been a great help. You are welcome, Mr. Crow, but I don't think I was much help, as you still don't have the resolve to bring your family back together. From speaking with you, I have learned the answer. I have discovered what I am to do. Really? I asked with joy in my voice. Yes, the answer is for me to be forgiving, for me to be compassionate, for me to let go of others' problems that I cannot control. The answer is for me to lead by example. Lead by example, I said, pondering the words. Yes, by me living my authentic self, being kind and caring, forgiving the others for upsetting the family, I can live happily and peacefully, and perhaps when they see that I will not continue to be upset, they may find it within to let go themselves. It must be on their own time. It must be up to the others to work it out from the desire of their own hearts. It is a choice, and a choice that one has to make on their own. A choice to be forgiving, or a choice not to be forgiving. It really is that simple. I looked out among the green grass and I gazed up to the sky, giving gratitude once again for the new day. The crow looked at me and said, when one can forgive from one's heart, the world opens to great miracles. Being forgiving is not weakness, it is strength, it is courage. And when one can be who they are from a space of love, one will discover the miracles that are waiting to be discovered. Forgiveness is for oneself, not for the other. By releasing anger and upsets, one releases themselves of the burdens they carry. Once forgiveness can take place, light shines from within and light shines upon one's very being. I looked up towards the sun that was beaming on all things. The sun must be forgiving, I said. The wise crow answered, the sun is love, sharing great love to all, and if we understood that we shine like the sun, giving our loving light to all, there would only be compassion, understanding, and forgiveness. The crow stood with his magnificent feathers shining, and I stood firmly on the ground, soaking up the beauty of the sun, and we both declared together, we are one, we are love, and we extend love to all.